Fresh ingredients, love in the air. Nourish your body, feel so fine. Healthy living every time.
Welcome to Dancing in the Kitchen, a cooking show with a twist. Here at Dancing in the Kitchen, we celebrate nourishment through music, dance, and healthy home cooking. And people may think that we're dancing in the kitchen here, but you know what? We're actually cooking in the ballroom. I can't wait for this episode and to share with you what we're going to do today, because we have a very, very, very special guest. One of my dear friends and creative partners, Suzie Hardt, who is the owner of this lovely ballroom dance studio. And I can't wait for her to come on and... Suzie! What are you doing?
Oh, Hannah, so nice to see you.
Oh,
I'm so what a
glad.
coincidence.
I know.
You know,
like,
I was just sweeping up because we had that big show last night, and it's just a little messy in here.
we had just such a wonderful show. Yeah, like, my goodness, I didn't even get a chance to change. And clearly you didn't either.
Well, you know, I usually sleep in my ball gown
You
with
do?
all my makeup and my earrings on.
Oh, yes, my hair. And I wake up in the morning with my hair perfect.
Oh, this color is totally natural.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Anyway, so what are you doing here?
Come
The
stand
TV
right
show
here.
or something? I heard something about a TV show.
We are doing a TV show. How did you guess?
Is
Amazing.
that the camera?
Yeah, all of these are the cameras. So, Suzie, here, let me take this from you. I know
Are you going to sweep for me?
You are.
I mean, I don't mind if you want to volunteer.
You have this way of bringing together volunteers, actually, and I'm so glad you're here today. I've been waiting to have you on because the show wouldn't be happening without you, at least not in this context.
Not in this location.
Not in this location. Yeah, this is a very
It
special...
might be a fancier location, but...
So as mistress of this incredible space at Hidden City, you do so many things. Mm-hmm. You teach ballroom dance.
Yes, we do.
You work with wedding couples. Mm-hmm. You also work with the community. And I know this about you. Your name is Suzie Hardt because you have such a big heart.
Aw.
And
don't tell them how much I you do.
Oh. And I want to talk with you about dance because we're approaching, actually, this is National Dance Week. And this episode is going to air a couple days before National Dance Day. So this is a day where we celebrate dance in all of its forms. And I know dance is so important to you and it's something that you bring to the community. And I'd love you to share, first of all, why dance? Why is dance so important? Let's start there.
Yeah. Important to the community or important to me? Or both?
Important. Why do you feel it's important for people to dance or have dance in their lives?
Yeah. Well, I think that dancing is just fun. So, and I think that our culture is a little bit separate from dancing. You see toddlers, they'll do there's like the toddler dance. Everybody wants to move to music.
It's true.
And a lot of cultures will dance a lot at all ages, you know. And in the US, we tend not to do that, which is a little unfortunate because dancing is just fun.
It's true.
And not only being fun, but it, you know, it's healthy.
Yeah.
You interact with people. You get to listen to music. But basically, it's fun. I mean, it's like a fun and healthy way to have a high.
Right,
you know?
right.
Even if you just put on music and you're dancing in your kitchen.
Dancing in the kitchen?
Wow, what a great name for a TV show.
Yeah, what a great idea.
Anyway, yeah, so it's something that's fun for everybody and it's accessible for everybody. That's the thing. I mean, I think, like, you know, us ballroom dancers, we kind of dress up a lot and get all flashy. But, you know,
Yeah.
anybody can turn on music and bop around the house and just gives you a little instant pick-me-up.
Right.
And it's healthy. It's good for your circulation. It's good for if you ever get a little bit more, you know, motivated, you want to take a dance class. It's good for your brain. There's all these studies about
Yes.
preventing Alzheimer's and
It's
cognitive
true.
health.
Right.
Besides, whoops.
These things happen.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of benefits to dancing. I mean,
It's true, and it's so good what you said about the cognitive health, because they've studied all different kinds of exercise, and dance actually is the highest as far as cognitive health and protecting yourself from dementia.
Yeah.
Because you're having to learn choreography, fine motor skills, feeling other people, interacting, working as a group.
Yeah.
And it's unexpected movement too. It's
Right.
not like when you're working out, you're doing reps of something.
Right,
But
you're
when
not aware of the exercise that you're getting. You're just having fun,
Right.
and suddenly you've gotten all this exercise. And then also social dance in particular.
Yes, which is
It's
your
another-
specialty.
Yes,
is,
not
is-
that I'm partial or anything.
Yeah.
But social dance in particular gives you that benefit because you're both aware, you have to be very aware of yourself and your partner, and you are connecting your body and your mind. And if you're, say, a leader, you have to think about what's happening next, and as a follower, you have to be very aware and kind of in the moment. So there's a lot of different sides of your brain that you're using that will help your cognitive health. Can
Indeed.
you tell? Because I can't make sentences. No.
So the truth is, we're going to be transparent. We're both really exhausted. We had a huge show here last night. You should have seen this place. It was such a mess. There was cake everywhere on the floor. It was such a good time, and maybe we'll show you a few clips from the show. Wasn't that fun? So you have this way, Suzie, of bringing together community at this location and doing these dance and dinner events. Will you tell me about that and what your vision is for this place and for the community?
Yeah. So Hidden City Ballroom here in Point Richmond, we've got this huge ballroom here, and it's maybe 50% ballroom, 25% performing art space for different performing artists who come here and practice all sorts of different kinds of dance. Also musicians, piano players, all sorts of stuff happens here. And the idea of the name Hidden City Ballroom, the Hidden City part of it is kind of a play on words, because Hidden City is a name for Point Richmond, this little town here, but it's also the idea that we've kind of got a little hidden community here, or city, where people, by practicing, bump into each other and start collaborating. So other performing artists collaborate with us dancers, and we can put on shows. That also, the city idea of bringing in members of the community for our shows. So our shows tend to be some of us pros that do our thing, but we also bring in different students so that they can perform, and members of the community to do our spotlights and food, waiters, stuff. So everybody kind of combines, gets together, and puts on these shows.
And last night was so interactive because the performers were the wait staff, and we're working with the volunteers who were serving the food, and it was just so much fun. I know the audience loved it.
I mean, I think it's fun all the way around, and I think that's one of those things that we're sort of missing, especially post-COVID. We're sort of missing
The community.
connection, and people aren't really aware how much that makes you happy, just being with people and just doing fun things that you enjoy with other people. And we don't really think about that so much because we're on our phones or on the computer and stuff. But there's a lot of joy that you get just simply doing something fun with somebody else.
Yes.
Which we know when we collaborate, sometimes we get a little bit silly.
Right, yes.
And, but it's just, that's what fun is, you know, if you get together with people. And especially if we're a little bit more separate in our lives these days. These kind of events, either even as an audience member, you're meeting more people, but then sometimes when you're working behind the scenes, then you meet other people and you kind of connect over that work, but it's still for a fun goal. And
I love I love what you just said, because people may want to be involved in the arts or have these fun experiences in their lives, but maybe there are many ways to be involved, is what I'm getting at. And a lot of people say, oh, I can't dance. And I know you have feelings about that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I think sometimes it's very scary, especially social dancing, but all dancing and any of these kind of arts that people kind of think, oh, that's way, way up high. I could never do that. I don't have a sense of rhythm, blah, blah, blah. There's all sorts of things that we tell ourselves, but it's not just what we tell ourselves. In this society, it's not really something we're used to or exposed to, especially guys aren't exposed to it. But the truth is, really, you can dance at any level, and it's just like any other skill, like riding a bike or something. You take a lesson, and then you learn a little bit, and then you can do a little bit, and it doesn't take that much to just get started. And then you have a lot of fun doing it. So, I do have strong feelings about that, which is why I work with a lot of beginners. I mean, I really enjoy that kind of just opening the door to people that, it's not that hard. You know, I can do something to music with my partner and have fun. So, you know, it's like an access to a whole other dimension of how you experience the world. If you can now, every time you hear music, you can do something to that music and do something with other people.
I exhaled, because it used to be people would feel more comfortable about that, right? They grew up and they didn't have all the technology that we have.
Right.
And what did they do? They got together, they played music, they danced, they sang songs. And these are just such lost arts of humanity. It's just being human and how we can interact with each other.
Yeah, and in Latin America, there's a lot more dancing, maybe at younger ages in the community, or more folk dancing, or more even salsa or something, or other. And in Europe, so what we do with the ballroom dancing is called dance sport, and that's actually a sport in Europe. So kids will take ballroom dance classes and be part of a ballroom dance team, like we might have boys going to a football team, or girls, either one, doing sports after school. They'll go and take dance sport. So they're training as dancers like age 7, 8, and that's something that they do for fun. You know, so that's just part of, say, our coaches are from Lithuania, and that's very normal. Like you would do basketball, you do dance sport. And so then they're exposed to that and have that fun time. I think in the U.S. we used to have a little bit more of that in high schools or something, but we really, unfortunately, don't have too much anymore.
It's really unfortunate, because so many young people are more disconnected than ever, especially post-COVID, especially with the technology, and don't know how to relate.
That's right.
And are isolated, and there's just so many mental health challenges around that, as far as and also relational challenges and societal challenges.
Yeah.
Because there's such nuance to dancing with someone.
Yeah.
And learning that communication and being receptive and being able to lead and follow.
Yeah, and I think that's something that's really actually low pressure about social dancing, because once you learn a few skills or take a dance class, and if you're going social dancing, you don't have to talk to people. And I think that was really appealing to me. Oh, now I've been dancing for a long time and performing, but initially I used to be quite shy about dancing and sometimes talking to people. But one thing about that is, if you go to a social dance, you typically are dancing with somebody for, say, 90 seconds. You get a good sense of connection, but you don't necessarily need to say anything to each other. So it's like you have a way to connect with other people without even having to share a language. I mean, in college, I ended up getting to be friends with this guy named Abilan, and we would go salsa dancing every Wednesday night. And I spoke zero Spanish, he spoke zero English, and he would call me every Wednesday and he would just say, Suzie, dancing, 10 o'clock? And I would either say yes or no. And literally, that was the only language we ever spoke. We would meet at the salsa place, we'd go dancing, and periodically one of us would say, go get some water, drink some water. But, you know, I would trust this guy with my life. You know, it's like you have this sense of people without having to know all the backstory or whatever, because you can trust somebody. You know, you can get this sense. I'm sure you've done different partner dance things and social dance as well, and you can get that sense of connection with people without having to know how to say the right things or be really well versed. Or so in a way, it's funny because on one hand, it seems like, oh, it requires a lot of courage and to be really extroverted, to be out there. But on the other hand, once you have a few skills, you don't really need to be very social because once you have the skills, then you are connecting with people. That's exactly. Yeah. And then you meet other people, and then you already have that trust and connection, and you can hang out afterwards and so forth. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, my most fun times in my life have been on the dance floor doing different dance things. So it really is an easy way to get a lot of fun in your life without I don't know, having to do something really extreme, change your job or whatever.
Right.
You know.
So if people are in their kitchen and maybe they're with their partner or their spouse or their child or whoever, their roommate.
Yes.
What are some things that they could do to learn to dance together?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Hannah.
I knew you'd be the person to ask.
It wasn't at all a question that I suggested you ask me.
Well, we are in the kitchen.
We are in the kitchen. So why don't I just show you a few simple dance moves you might do with a partner or with a child or anybody else who's in the kitchen.
Yes.
So first of all, you decide who's going to be the leader and who's going to be the follower. In this case,
you're going to lead.
I'm going to lead. And you're going to follow.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you first a few simple dance moves, and then I'm going to show you how to actually lead and follow. So first, really easy dance moves. We're going to hold hands.
Okay.
Now, I want to do a turn for my partner. I'm just going to let go of one hand. Woo. I'm going to put this hand up, diagonally up. Choop.
Oh.
And she's just going to go underneath it. So I'm just taking this hand, I'm going diagonally up and out.
Okay.
Then I could also take this hand and go in between us, inside the partnership.
Oh.
We sometimes call this a watch turn, because if I was looking at my hand right here and I was looking at my watch, it would help me do this turn.
Aww.
So that's 2 turns I can do with this one hand. And I could do the same 2 turns with this hand. So I can go outside, and we call this an outside turn. Or I can do an inside turn. I'm taking this, go inside.
We're dancing.
We're dancing. And you can do that to any music. Something, you know, like this.
Okay.
Just something with a beat.
Something with a beat.
But really you can do to whatever, you know, dance to whatever music you like. If you like country or anything.
Yeah.
So if I want to turn her this way, I go like this, outside. If I want to turn her inside, and right now I'm just stepping back and forth to give a little rhythm or something. But if I wanted to, if I just wanted to, really you can get rhythm in any part of your body. Different people hear rhythm or feel it in different places, you know. Some, like toddlers, often it's in their knees, or some people do it in their knees. Some people can do it in their head. Some people do their feet. I mean, dancers, we put the rhythm in our feet so that we can dance together when we're moving around the dance floor. But really, I mean, if you're dancing by yourself, you can kind of put it wherever you want to put it in your body.
There you go.
So
I love it.
And then, so say me as a leader, I want to turn myself. What I can do to turn myself is I'm just going to put my arm up. I go under my own arm. I'm still leading, because I'm choosing that. She doesn't feel to turn, because if we had a line between us and I brought this hand connection on this side of the line, she won't feel to turn. I'll feel to turn. And if I bring it so that I can do the inside turn as well, for me, if I take my elbow and I kind of bring it inside the partnership and I follow my elbow.
Oh, I turned too.
You turned too.
That was an accident.
But actually, no, if I do it, have this hand connection exactly on the dotted line between us. So in other words, not on this side or this side, then we'll both feel to turn. And that's probably what I did.
Oh.
See, like that?
This is fun.
Yeah, that's right. See, that's why everybody should do it.
Yeah. Hello, welcome back. It's time to cook some food.
Good.
And yes, and we're talking about dance today and dancers. And one thing as a professional dancer, which I know you relate to, is that we keep strange hours. We're often working during dinner time. We're on the road a lot. And actually, it's sometimes a challenge to eat healthy because we want to grab things that are going to keep us going. And so I find this to be a challenge with dancers. Like, what are some healthy, easy snacks that are going to give them the nourishment they need to work with our bodies and work long hours and late nights and be energetic? This is a challenge. So I would like to share with you one of my most requested rehearsal snack recipes.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
Yes, I just have one question for you.
Yeah, tell me.
So this
Ask
kind
me.
of thing that's like good high energy food for us dancers, does
Yes.
that also apply to other people who are non-dancers who
Absolutely.
need energy, like if they have to stay up late at night or something like that?
Yes, or any time of the day. This actually is great for the mornings. I love having these in the refrigerator so I can just grab them. And they're called my spicy ginger balls. Yes, and thank you for saying that, because certainly we just all need quick foods. Let's be honest, we live very busy lives, we're moving around a lot. So this is something you don't need any special equipment, and you can use likely things that are already in your kitchen. The one thing you will need is a food processor. And I just have a little food processor today, so we're just going to make a little bit.
Okay.
And that's okay, but if you have a big one, you can make more, and you can have some that will last you a while. Does that sound good? But
That
I'm
sounds
kind of
good.
hungry, because we had a long night last night.
We did have a long night last
yes.
night, yeah.
So this is going to be a great snack. And you're going to help me choose what to put in it.
Oh, good.
There are certain requirements that I think make it extra special, but there's a lot of room for improvisation, which I know
Excellent.
you excel in.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I already know which thing I would like.
Oh, tell me, what would you like?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay, well, you know what? Actually, that is just fine.
Is that
but
chocolate?
that's actually for another recipe. I forgot. We're doing 2 recipes. So
Oh, okay.
no, we'll do that recipe first.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do that recipe first. I have 2 recipes for you. This is going to be, you know what this is? It's healthy cookie dough
Oh.
that you eat raw.
Okay, good, because I like to eat cookie dough raw.
Oh, great.
Um,
Okay. So
Don't tell anybody.
I won't.
But so
I don't tell
you're
anyone.
telling me you don't have to cook this.
No.
That's
Are you
very
ready?
good, because you know how much I cook,
Yes.
which is like not at all.
This woman does not cook.
I don't cook.
So that's exactly why
And I'm
I'm
on a
making
cooking
this
show.
recipes. And you're on a
But I
cooking
do
show.
dance,
Yes.
and I do eat.
Yes.
And I really do like to eat what you cook, Hannah.
I know, right? Well, as I said, people love these recipes that I'm sharing. So this one is actually from the Future Cooking School. Go back and watch Isis's episodes. Isis Israel was on episode 5 and 8. So this is one of her recipes. And we're adding chickpeas.
Oh, I do like chickpeas.
Yeah, and I'm not measuring these right now. So we may play around with it a little bit. We're going to add some
Oatmeal.
oatmeal, yes. So, and not the steel cut oats, but you want like the flakes.
So they're not like the 1 minute ones or anything.
Oh, you can add those, yes.
Okay,
Not
these-
the ones that take like longer, like half an hour.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So,
the flakes.
yeah, so they
or you
can-
could add oat flour if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, but most people have oatmeal in their cupboard. It's great to have chickpeas or garbanzo beans in your cupboard. You can pull them out.
I would never think to put those two together.
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. And then we're going to have, how about some maple syrup?
Sure.
Yes. So I love maple syrup. It adds such a depth of flavor. And you get the sweet, but you also get a lot of minerals.
Yeah, I've heard that maple syrup is healthy.
It is. It's a
I've heard that.
healthier, it's a low
Healthier
glycemic alternative. And when you're having sweet foods, have it with fiber. That's also going to keep the glycemic level low. So
see.
this is fiber packed. And this is also going to fill you up. You'll feel nourished and energized. You won't eat as many sweets or things that you shouldn't eat because you're feeling nourished. So we have garbanzo beans or chickpeas, oatmeal, we have maple syrup, a dash of vanilla.
Oh, I like vanilla.
Yes. And we're going to add those chocolate chips.
Good.
Yes.
You can add more if you want.
Oh, she wants me to add more.
I mean, I'm not saying that I like chocolate, but
No.
you-
Yes. And we are going to add some salt. Just a little bit.
How do you know how much salt to put in?
Yeah, I'm not measuring right now. You are going to taste it.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
It reminds me, you know, that's really kind of loud.
Yes?
And I have a niece and nephew that are 4 and 5 now, but they used to get very scared when the coffee maker was on.
Oh, yeah.
So what I would do is I say, okay, you know, if the coffee maker's on, we're going to do the coffee dance. And then, so we would go like this, you know, and go, make a silly coffee dance. And then they weren't scared anymore. So every
That's so
time
sweet.
we put the loud noise thing on, you know, it was just coffee dance time.
Love it.
And see, another purpose for dance. See, it wasn't music, but then they were like, we did a silly dance. Worked great.
Well, I teach kindergarten through 4th grade cooking classes,
Oh,
after school cooking
nice.
classes. And yes, so now they prompt me whenever we use this. They go, oh, can we do food processor freeze dance?
Oh,
and then they
you do
take
that
turns.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. So it's a freeze dance.
It's freeze dance to the.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So this is good and needs a little more liquid. So I'm going to add some maple syrup.
So
let's get a spoon.
And which were the 3 things? You had oatmeal, let's see, oatmeal, chickpeas, this, and oat. Okay, got it.
Oh, yes. So
Yeah, just
maple
sort of maple
syrup,
syrup.
chocolate, chickpeas, and oatmeal. And
Oatmeal
salt.
and a little bit of salt.
Yes.
So you didn't add any sugar. No, that was
the
the
maple
moment.
syrup
Maple
is
syrup.
a
Ah.
Yes, and exactly.
get it.
And you can always
Well,
add
you did
other
add chocolate,
things. And the chocolate has sugar in it. Yes. You could add nuts, like we could add some walnuts or some flax seeds or some spices. You could add a little cinnamon or cardamom.
This looks like what we did in our show. Okay. So
That was
can
not
I-
very effective.
Is this like
I broke the
5-second
spoon.
rule? Do you have 5-second rule in your show?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Your cleaner's clean, so
That's true.
yeah. Is that like cookie dough?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to make any
it's gonna-
changes?
When I think about it, I can taste the chickpea. So
Oh.
that's different. But that's because I know it's there.
I don't think you'd be able to if you didn't know it was
No, I
there.
didn't know it was there.
But you know how we solved that?
More sweet. Yeah, I like more sweet.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in the nuts in there too.
Oh yeah? Okay.
I mean, if you're offering.
Why not? Why not?
And these too, can we put anything we want in
Sure,
here?
some
I like
flax
flax
seeds.
seeds.
Great. And a tip about flax seeds, actually, you ideally want to grind them before you eat them because they're so small, they go through your system whole.
Oh.
Yes, but you want to buy them whole because they go rancid quickly because they're omega-3s. And so that's just a tip. But we're just going to put them in for now. And really good additions because this is also healthy fats. You have the walnuts, you have the flax seeds. Okay, I'm going to use this spoon instead.
So far, this is stuff that I think I could do.
That's what I want.
I just have to get a food processor.
Oh,
I think my husband has one. He was doing juicing for a little while.
oh, there you go. Now, here, do you want? How do you want it? Here, just have it. Eat it. Eat the whole thing.
I'm not going to need dinner after this.
I know, right?
It's good.
It's good.
I think getting me on the show was all a trick, right? To try to get me to eat healthier.
I love you, Susie.
So I do think I could do this.
I know you can. Welcome back. Now we are going to make spicy ginger balls. And the spicy comes from the ginger, just to be clear.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So what we're going to do is, and this is a very important step, fresh ginger. And actually this probably should be minced. Let me see if it will. Oh, well that worked just fine. Fresh ginger if you have it available. And then we're going to add nuts. We're going to add some, and you can add whatever nuts you want. You can add cashews, you can add walnuts, almonds. Are you good with all of these nuts?
I love almonds, yeah.
Yeah, I know you're nuts. I'm pretty nutty too.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes to nuts.
Lots of nuts.
I'm adding a bunch of nuts. Add whatever you have in your cupboard. And then, but the trick is you just want to have dry and wet so that it creates a consistency where you can roll them into balls and they're not too sticky. But we're going to roll the balls in coconut flakes or coconut. Now, you can use almond butter, peanut butter, whatever kind of nut butter you want. I'm using tahini.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay,
I
tahini is
know.
what, sesame?
Yes.
Is it just plain sesame?
It is.
Okay,
And it's
just
really,
ground up with water or something?
it's just ground up. There's no water added.
Okay.
And great for dancers, great for anybody. It's high in calcium, high in
Oh, really?
magnesium. Yes. And we are going to add some dates. Yes, another great source of a healthy sugar. So instead of adding cane sugar, I usually add dates. Or I might add coconut sugar. In fact, for this recipe, you might want to add a little spoonful of coconut sugar to balance out the flavor a little bit. It's really up to you and how sweet you want it. But I'm going to add some dates. I didn't bring the coconut sugar, so, but that's fine. I like cardamom. Do you like cardamom?
I don't know. Wait, can I smell it? Oh, yeah, it smells like Indian tea. That's
like
why.
chai.
Because chai has cardamom in it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm so clever.
Did you know that you want to try to get 30 different plant foods in your diet at the very minimum every week? But if you can aim for every day, that's even better.
Oh, really?
Yes, and spices count. And so don't be afraid to use those spices. Add them to things. It actually matters.
Okay.
It's not just your flavor.
Interesting.
Yeah,
They have
spices are
other
very high
benefits.
in antioxidants. They're good for your digestive system. They're anti-inflammatory.
Now,
Very important for dancers.
what if you have spices that have been sitting on the shelf for about 10 years? Do they still?
You should get that. You should get invest in some new spices. I'm going to add some flax, just because more healthy fats, more omega-3s.
I really like flax seeds.
That's good. That's a good thing to like. And some salt. But if you do, viewers at home, want an actual recipe, the recipes for what we're doing with the amounts, they are on our Patreon membership page. So go to Dance and Dish on Patreon, join our membership community. It's free. You can upgrade for more recipes and tips and instructional videos, and that's a way you can support the show too. So we would really appreciate that. But you can even sign up for free and you'll get access to all of our shows, including the extended versions and special outtakes, as well as many recipes, including the ones we're doing today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we had to do some recipes. It was like, I don't know, it was probably 4th grade.
Yeah.
And I mistook teaspoons for cups or something of salt. And it was like something I was making for the whole class. And it was so bad. And it was like I made huge quantities. I forget what it was. It was either a cookie or something, but that was when I learned about salt. That I was trying to follow the recipe, but it was like I used a cup instead of a teaspoon or something. I just had no clue, you know, and I was, anyway.
That must have
I was
been
little.
a little traumatizing. Yes. Did that lead to your dislike of cooking?
I wish I could say that, but I think I'm just busy and lazy.
Yeah, you're busy. Yeah. You're not lazy. You're not a lazy person.
I'm not a lazy person.
Definitely not. So, I don't know.
try it?
Yeah, see what it tastes like, and we can adjust the flavors.
It's good.
Yeah?
It is good.
What do you
I can taste the cardamom, but it's a little salty.
It's a little salty.
Well, maybe I like it a little salty.
Well, you know, I might have put in too much salt.
No, actually, I like it. What's interesting is it changes flavors. Like I bite into it, and then it's one flavor, and then it, like first I taste the cardamom, then I taste a little bit of salt, and I taste the ginger. I don't taste them all together at one. That's really interesting.
I'm gonna roll another
Very
one.
interesting.
Yeah, and then so I'm rolling it in coconut, and then you refrigerate it for 30 minutes, and it will just help them hold. But basically, adjust the flavors as you like. You just want it to be able to have the consistency where it's sticking together, but it's not too sticky, and it's not too crumbly. Welcome back. We are now making a hydrating smoothie, which is great. It's going to rebalance our electrolytes and give us a lot of good nutrition. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, and it smells so good. I love it already. We are going to start with some coconut water. Coconut water is a natural electrolyte. way more hydrating than straight water. And we're going to add some lemon juice and some cucumber. Would you mind squeezing the lemon juice in here?
Like this? Oops.
Oh, with the,
my little float.
watch the sleeves with this.
Like this? I don't.
Oh.
I don't know how to use this.
Oh, we're learning new things. You go like that. And then you go like that.
I see. And you just
Yeah.
squeeze it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in there.
Oh, my eye. Just kidding.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
And
great.
then the other one too?
Yes.
Lemon squeezer. Is it called a lemon squeezer?
It's called a citrus squeezer. And we're adding pineapple, and I'm not measuring.
Do you want me to do it like now?
Go for it.
This is like something you can. Is this a weapon?
I know. Here, go. Ah, in there.
There.
Susie's learning to cook.
Oh, and
We're not even cooking.
But you know, this is the hazards of singing your
Yes, you should not. What do you call these? Floats?
Floats.
You should not cook with floats.
floats.
And we're going to add the cucumber.
I'm feeling healthier watching this.
I know, right? Dancing in the kitchen. We should do the blender dance. Blender dance. Blender dance. Let's do a little taste test. Are you ready, Susie?
I am.
Mmm.
I noticed you said before you tasted it, and then you just handed it to me.
Well, the
like maybe
color.
you knew something that I don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't following a recipe. I'm just throwing stuff in the blender, and that's
But you
what's
know
beautiful
something
about
about this. But then you handed it to me and went, I noticed you didn't try it first.
it. You'll be fine.
Okay. It looks very green. It is good.
It is good.
It is very good.
It is very good.
This would be very good in the summer.
Yes,
It's very very refreshing.
it is.
Yeah, because it tastes a little like lemonade, but with the cucumber. I don't taste coconut at all, or maybe
It's
coconut
subtle.
water doesn't
It's subtle.
taste like coconut.
Yeah. So you have cucumber, you have pineapple.
It's really good. Oh,
spinach.
it's pineapple.
You could add ginger. You could add fresh ginger to that. That would make it really nice
Then
as
it would
well.
be spicy.
Then
But
you-
I think this would be perfect for
Okay,
summer.
she likes it.
You know,
well,
it
there you
tastes
go.
a little bit like yeah, it's like fruit salad, basically.
Like fruit salad.
It tastes like fruit salad.
Love it. Yes.
It's very good. You know what? I like that it has like little bits of things. I mean, it's not too liquid. Like it's not just juice. It tastes a little bit, little
Right.
bits of stuff. So it tastes healthier. I don't know if it is. If you blend things a lot, it has the same
very
nutrition,
healthy.
right?
It's very healthy.
I mean, look how green it is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful color. So you could add a little salt. You could add some ginger. You can play around with it. Do you feel, Susie, that these are recipes that you could make?
Yes. Who's going to wash the dishes?
But they're what dishes? There's just this.
You're
Piece
right.
of cake.
You're right. This is just one dish. Okay.
Well, there you go. 3 wonderful, easy recipes, hydrating, filling, nourishing, great for meals on the go. Thank you, Susie.
Thank you, Hannah.
Susie,
Yes.
it's
Hannah.
time for our raffle.
Excellent.
And I know you've written a book.
Yes, I have.
Yes. And tell us about it, and we're going to raffle it off.
It's called Social Dance Made Simple, with very simple, easy instructions with little silly pictures to make it easy for anybody who wants to learn how to dance.
Oh, fantastic. So if people at home want this book, where can they find it?
On Amazon.
Oh, how lovely. And if people want to work with you, because you're such an incredible dancer
Oh, yes.
and teacher, you're just phenomenal.
Yes.
Did we show clips of the show last night and see how elegant Susie was dancing? Wasn't that beautiful? Ah,
Okay,
yes.
yes, let's
So
get
how
back
can
to the
people reach you? How can people reach you?
SuzieHardt.com, SuzieHardt.com.
Awesome.
And that has all the stuff, teaching and the ballroom and our performances and basically
Fantastic.
everything.
Great.
Yes.
So we already picked a raffle ticket. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Here we go.
Who is it?
And the number is...
Oh, am I telling you what the number is?
8675309.
And who is our lucky winner?
Yay, you're a winner!
Like you've always wanted a social dance made simple book.
All right.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, you should just stay.
Stay?
Because let's invite all your friends up, and we're going to have a little dance party in the kitchen. Thank you for joining us on Dancing in the Kitchen.
Healthy living made easy. We cook it up and keep it breezy. From your kitchen to your plate, good vibes get away. Healthy living made easy. Taste the joy, it's all so cheesy.
Want to learn more about products featured on Dancing in the Kitchen? Visit danceanddish.com to get in touch, or join the Dance and Dish community on Patreon for behind-the-scenes content and exclusive details